Hola, good people. It's another day of emergency meeting right here on Podcast Malawi. And as usual, you're with me, Ngugi International, and of course, my lovely co-host.
Cardinal Henry is here today.
Cardinal Henry is here. He's mad at me, guys. I took forever to come here. So he's mad. But this man needs to understand, as a woman, you need to, put makeup. And I stay far from him. But I think he's not that happy with me.
Okay, so
Let's address.
are you trying to justify what you've done?
No, I'm my apologies.
Okay,
Keep it away.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we want to talk about it because she was trying to justify the reason why she's late. So we can talk about it because I feel like it's not justifiable. Yeah. So
But I'm sorry.
I get
That's
it.
why I'm saying let's bring this matter to emergency.
I-
Let's address it.
I get it.
On that's wrong.
Mukakhala zoti mukudziwa amene mmakhala nde mukudziwa zoti amene mmakhala kuti ali ndi kumene mmakagwira ntchito nde mukakhala kuti mmadziwa zoti kuli traffic actually kuli longwe kuli the traffic is bad and to commute from area 49 to town kudusa gateway
And with
kudusa
the road construction.
with the road construction
Police.
and police aside komano just the road construction in the traffic yantandire so umene obwera ku area 49 it's too bad umafuneka unyamuke 2 hours wakhaza ufuna ukafike kumalo ena yake nthawi ina yake you need to give yourself at least an hour or two ndi nthawi ife mise kuti nailowesa timadziwa kuti peak hour ndi nthawi yakuti kuti ndiyende mwa fast ndi kuti nthawi yakuti if you are late with 15 minutes you find yourself in traffic and all that so it's bad so next time I will shoot you.
But I guess we can say an issue of time management. It's very important to manage our time.
Yeah, that's what I told.
I'm not so good at time management, but I'm trying to make sure I do things on time.
You really have to.
I'll do better.
You really have to do better because where you're going, okay, as an entrepreneur, I would advise you as an entrepreneur.
It has only happened today. This doesn't happen all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but as an entrepreneur, you need to manage your time well. I don't know if you. I don't think you do this when you're meeting your clients and all that. Just make sure because if you do this, you will lose some important deals. Because
I just say to
people
today that
would not take you serious because of some other things. And it's when they're like paying much attention into something, into like an invest into something, into someone that they are willing to invest in. People will pay much attention into my details bunch anafulumira anabwera nthawi yabwino because it means atela mulindi mizimu yochedwa kwambiri so kwambiri.
But no, to be honest with you, you're right. I understand the importance of actually keeping time and managing your time properly. So it's very important.
It is.
Because time is money. That's why they say time is money.
It's money.
And time waits for no man.
It's money.
Exactly.
It's money. Nthawi imafunika kumaigawa bwino when you've said because I mean I got a call when I was waiting for you. My wife called me because I had told her, no, we want to be there for an hour and all that. And then after that,
it's more than an hour.
Now it's more than an hour, And then we had plans. We were supposed to go to the hospital and visit someone and all that, So whenever we don't commit ourselves to something like we don't, we're not there on time. It affects a lot of things.
Yeah.
And in economy-wise, people will tell you kuti amadilibira kunchito ifa cha nthawi yathu. That's why amatima pa time sheet paja timaonesa nthawi imene tinagwira ntchito and all that we are paid for our time, the time that we were into the journey, the building, the time that we were into the work. And ntchito ngati zamanja izi amawerenga like labor hour, like akamachaja mechanic akamachaja mafunika amawerenga labor hour kuti ndakhala pa ntchito yako nthawi yaitali bwanji. So it means time is really money. So yes, woman up. Time is money. Usazaluze my business if I just sooner ibange bwino nthawi yako.
It only happened today.
Don't repeat.
No, but you're I keep on repeating to say you're right, but I don't want people to think like I'm more.
Oh my God. All right.
It only happened today.
Yeah.
But I always try my best to keep time. And I'm also encouraging you people to always keep time. Manage your time nicely. It's a bad feeling having someone to not just even a bad feeling, but it's not good to have someone wait for you when you had an agreement of the time to meet. Because everybody has like things to do at a certain time, and then that delay will also delay certain things. So it's not right. But anyway, with that being said, and with that wasting much of your time, let's get into today's discussion. Like emergency, here at Emergency Meeting, we talk about different things that are happening in Malawi and across the world.
Yeah.
Matters of interest, things that we give our own opinions. So we always emphasize on this, that whatever that we say on Podcast Malawi, this is my opinion as Ngugi, and Henry will have his own opinion as well. And you guys will have your own opinion as well. So everybody's entitled to their own opinion. No opinion is right or wrong. Everybody just say what they feel like is best according to that kind of scenario, but there's no judgment whatsoever. So let's just always keep an open mind to conversation, so that you don't have to judge someone. Oh, what would you think like that?
Yeah.
Or what would you say something like that? That means from where I'm coming from, I believe this is okay. That's why people have different values.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we support different teams.
Exactly.
That's why we support different political parties. Yeah. You find out kuti chipanda seulo chitakazi cha plaga.
Yeah.
There'll be people.
Matimu omwewa. Manu lose entize mbili. Manu imakhala lose most of the times lately. But you find that diehard fans up to now, they haven't changed their team just because they have lost.
And they have
believe
reasons.
in Manu. They believe in Manu so much.
Yeah, they do.
That they're just nganga yo.
Yeah, so what we're trying to say is we've got different opinions. But at the end of the day, yes, at the end of the day, we help each other because of those different opinions that we have over something. So maganizo athu pachina chake inuso ndi maganizo anu zonse ziyamuna tikazibweresa pamodzi zimapeza muliti masense tinatake kuti tikhoza kuthandiza chinthu kupita patsogolo.
It's just a matter of understanding. Exactly. Why do you think like this?
Yeah,
that should be your question instead of no, that's not right.
Oh, that's not right.
Yeah, it should be like you should understand where they're coming from.
Yes,
and that way maybe you can also have a different angle of you can look at that situation in their perspective, and like when you're looking at something in your own perspective. So it's very important to also like just get to an understanding, like why did you say this? It's the same as right now. If I can ask you between, I know this is very personal, it's up to you to answer or not.
Okay.
So like if I can ask you between DPP and MCP, which one do you think is the best party?
Yeah.
Whatever that Henry can say right now, it's according to him.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that if he's gonna say DPP is good than MCP, it doesn't mean that that's right. Oh, that's right. Could his own as a second John No. It's just his opinion from his understanding and his following.
Yeah.
He thinks that particular party is better than the other one. So it's things like
it's just about where you're standing. It's just about where you're seeing things.
Yeah.
There's so many things that are happening where people are contributing differently. You find out that there are people or topics that have been out there, like on social media. People have been talking about all those things. And but I like when people are bringing on different views, other than when people are just flooding for the same idea or having the same view.
Or maybe not giving their opinion.
Or not giving their own opinion, just riding on someone's opinion, okay? Because we want a world, or we want a place whereby people can stand out and say their own opinion, give their own views from where they are standing, okay? Because because of the background, where kumeneta chokera maganizidwe athu amakhala osiyana, so because of that zimapangisa onena kuti zimathandiza. I'll tell you kuti coming up with different views, different opinions, it helps, and it's healthier than just riding on some other people's views without knowing or without you having your own say over a particular thing.
You need to have your own voice.
You need to have your own voice.
Yeah.
You need to have your own voice.
It's very important.
Very important. Man.
Even me and Henry do not agree on everything.
We don't.
But sometimes we agree on certain
I don't like it. I also don't like it when you give up.
When you give up?
Yes, when we are like not agreeing on something and you give up so quickly. I don't like it.
Oh, yeah?
Because I always wonder, I should try to understand why you're saying that. Also, you should also try to understand why I'm saying that.
Yeah,
and then we agree to disagree. Yeah. At least after and then we'll be like, okay, cool. Great. That was a nice shot.
But anyway, talking about things that are happening in this country, one of the interesting things that I saw, or a good development rather, one of the good development that I've seen in the news is that ADMAC is going to start buying maize. And I'm sure we talked about ADMAC before in some of the past conversations right here on podcast. But seeing this coming to light to say, oh, ADMAC is start going to be buying maize. Madanda ola kuti alima kulima, kusowa kugulisa chimanga, and kumena kugulisa mwina siji kugulidwa pantengo abwino. So now having a big entity like ADMAC coming on the ground to say we're gonna start buying maize from farmers, not just maize, groundnuts, soya beans, farm produce. Most of the farm produce I am bano kugula, which is good, which means exciting news for farmers out there. And to know the chakachi kumapero kwa chakachi no bajan pen member kulima. Ndoti you people need anthu amene mukulima get ready kuti mulime zinthu zambiri ndithu kuti mugulise ko mupange drama. I always like this saying. I believe it was Kamuza said kuti chuma chili muntaga. So I like that so much. And when I see people antamina malima, I'm like, yeah, way to go. I'm not ready to farm right now, but when I am, like, it's still something that I still want to do because I also believe kuti chuma dijili mujani muntaga. But with this development, what is your say on this?
I mean, I was looking forward to that. It's something that I was waiting for. We've been talking about ADMAC here. And kwayambirira kucha anthu atakolola kumene takhatulira pano takuluakulu ADMAC tasegulani misika because already sikunaketi mafuna tikambirana about this komano I think in episode taichosa pa list. I was about to say kuti I wanted to say kuti panopa alimayamba kali kuberedwa. Okay, because you remember nthawi naketi nawerengera ma prices ajane ama farm produce amene boma latani linakhazikisa, and if you remember chimanga was on 650 per kg. Ask me kuti pakata baba anthu akhala kugula chimanga bwanji. I know of people that are out there in the field buying maize. People are buying maize at 400 kwacha per kg. You know, 250 less than what the government said they should be buying. So the only one who can go out there on the market and buy zinthu zichakwalime pamtengo khazikika it's ADMAC other than the vendors. Okay, so it means unena kuti, and I always say this, it's sometimes strategic. You know, do you know why I say what is strategic? Because the same players that are out there buying from these people, they are the same players that are policymakers that will advise kuti ndalama zituluke zipite kwa ADMAC tsikula kuti. Okay, so it simply means unena kuti they will give time. You find out that ADMAC will go there on the ground and chimanga gulisa kale and mbewa gulisa kale. And do you know who is gonna sell ADMAC? It won't be alimi. Agakala and amene anagula chimanga pa 400 acha because ADMAC is buying at 650 and anagula 400. You will see what it's a profit at selling 250 profit. Okay, of course iti kamo majani or not even iso kuikamo lo ma transport because ngatuna pita kwa mpingu kwagula chimanga right at 450 or at 400. It means udi mpingu ADMAC panopa ikugula chimanga. You simply take your maize pamene unakagula ndopita kwa ADMAC uchandu kagulisa 650. You see, so sometimes zimaoneka ngati kuti we are strategic on how to punish the poor, and it's sad when you think about that.
I think I cannot take away the fact that most of us human beings were a bit greedy and selfish, but it's not supposed to be like that.
It's not supposed to.
I really wish we were trying our best, that we as much as we're trying to do something good for ourselves, let's also do good for other people.
Straight.
I believe in the saying of we are here for all of us. I believe in that so much to say, if I have more, I should also be able to share. So you uchozorwa mugula muntu bandrama ingono komano you're focusing on me. You'd rather kuti zinthu zonse pakhale chilungamo pakhale so umuntu mu zinthu zina, right? Osari bakhale kuti iwe because you have all the connections, but now you're trying to take advantage of the situation. Kuti ondini ababa mena ngotsegula nsigamo ndithamange kwambipita mamidzi muja kwagula kwantu mochibisisa ngoti weyo. I don't know, people of course you can do whatever you want.
It's something that we've kind of normalized, okay? Kunena kuti the rich will always take an advantage of the poor. Okay, being kaya mwina kuzindikira, kaya having all those kuzindikira, just the advantage of having money and all that. Kuti tikauti nindalama will go there tikauza tikugula pantengo 400 kwacha palibe sicho suminanga nene ADMAC si kugula we're gonna buy because ndemawerengesa abapo nena kuti okay how much are they? Because imagine patumba utakazi kupanga profit ya 12,500. That's a lot of money. Okay, that's like 50% profit.
Yeah.
By over 50% profit, because if you bought it at 20,000 kwacha and ubita kwadimagi tumba lomwe ukalikulisa at 32,500, that's like almost 55 or 60% profit per tumba limozi. And normally business wise, you're not supposed to make over 25 or 30% profit. That's not how it's supposed to be. Okay, so you see we take advantage of the poor. Zinthu izi sikuti siti mazizo timadzionera kuti kukolola anthu amakolola March, April, May period yake imeneyi anthu amakolola March. Why were we not able to make sure that we provide the resources to ADMAC mu April, mu March? Why were we not able to provide those resources in that month?
Yeah,
njolinga ina kuti those people should go on the ground. Alimi akanguyamba kukolola kwene choti pa ndekuti straight akamba kugulisa kwa ADMAC, but we didn't allow that to happen. Anthu anakolola March, ena mwina so anakolola February, ndekuti March ayamba kali kugulisa, April ayamba kali kugulisa, May ndi pamene boma likulengeza kuti ADMAC ayamba kugulisa. How long does it take kuti munthu akagulise chimanga mulimi? You find out tsiku limene anakolola anangoyanika kwa 3-4 days mawa anyamula matumba wakatani akagulisa, because this is someone kuti akufuna school fees ya mwana, afuna kaya ndrama za pakhomo aje pakhomo akagule ndiwo, all that. And they were forced to make that decision. We can't wait for ADMAC because we want the money. You see? So sometimes I will repeat this, it's strategic how we punish the poor. I'm telling you, and it's sad. Zima
nguvuda. Koma, we want a better Malawi for everyone. But despite all of that, it's still good that ADMAC is open now.
Yeah,
they're planning that they open and start buying maize and the other farm produce. So which will be good. Farmers are going to make some money, and other people will be encouraged to actually farm more so that now SABA'S and Gulisa and make some money out of it. So that's good.
Yeah.
And I guess did you farm? Did you farm at all?
The kind of farming that I want, I think I'm not ready for that.
What is it? What the kind of farming that you want?
Proper farming.
Share with us.
Like proper farming.
Proper farming.
Okay, maybe I should say commercial or large scale.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'd say, like commercial or large scale.
What are you looking forward to farming in that time?
Chia seeds, sabola, men's not like the main deal for me. So there are a lot of variable crops kumalawi kunoko onena kuti samalimiddwa, because everyone want to kudalime teza, everyone want to kudalime chimanga, everyone want to kudalime chani,
the famous
crops ajina chani soya, but I'm telling you, there are so many variable crops that works even in kumalawi kunoko, that has been proved kuti kumalawi kunoko they work, and that has readily available market over there. Kuti anthu amabwera kumalawi kuno kuti akufuna kana ndolo, anthu amabwera kumalawi kuno kuti afuna chia, anthu amabwera kumalawi kuti afuna sabola yemweyi, pilipili yemweyi, matons, and find out how much they buy ujeni sabola package, a lot of money, but focus yatu bas chimanga na ndolo, chimanga kaya uchani soya, nteza, all that. So the day that I'll be ready kuti ndifuna ndizalima like on commercial scale, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Chimanga kaya mwina kuti that won't be the focus. That won't be the
there is so much market for farm produce
anyway.
Yeah. And recently, so like Kasungu District Council, they shared in the news that they want to start plans of daily farming, processing and marketing, which is a good development. Them doing this, process my products. Like we need to I know we have our own what's this, uchi, peanut butter, cooking oil, locally made here in Malawi, but we can still do so much more. And import, because I know we still need to buy some certain things from outside the country. Komano, imagine Malawi having all the produce being sold made in Malawi.
Yeah.
That's good. The only thing that we're doing is exporting. That would be good because peanut butter, I know what is in the peanut butter wathu Malawi anthu angapa amapanga amagulisa komabe tumapeza kupita be mushopu muja tipesa be peanut butter akunja. Koma imagine if our market was so big that we were also able to get our market was so big that we were able to eradicate imported product, that we're only having things only made in Malawi, only in all our shops. ShopRite muja. ShopRite asamabwele sizonzawo zochikaka kujonika kuti zonse zibezo zoda kugula kunogo. Imagine if that was the case. That means a lot of farmers would have made a lot of money. They would have they can make a lot of money from it, and there'll be a lot of people getting into that because there'll be so much demand. Malawi is so big that we need these things on a daily basis. So having Kasongo District Council being able to come on the ground and say, if rukufuna tibange daily food, daily farming yatu, the marketing and the processing on some of these products, good. Let's have more people because the nation is already big. So we need more people making some of these things so that we not say zigwanilitide our little Malawi country, you know. So that would be good. For me, I'm like so excited about this. I think that's good. I know Ngugi and Tangabe Babida having Malawi owned government entity being able to do this, that would be good. Because I feel like my project somebody made it in now. I mean they took in the market kale all my projects my resources and everything like that. So they were able kuti atenge komene komano kumapeza ba Malawi ambilo ma government institution ena ngapa mina afuna ba atenge this market. I think it's good. We need more of that.
It's we've been talking about value addition like for so long kwambiri, and the reason why mwina kwa agriculture sector kukupangidwa empower kwambiri because we want to make sure unena kuti we are adding value kwatu kuno. You remember last time we were pissed off when we were talking about coffee. Kuti coffee kwa Africa kuno tavena kenda kambirana za coffee. Kwa Africa kuno timangulisa tima mpanga produce and ena aka makango panga value amakupanga add value pangono, and they sell like more dollars than how they got it from us. Okay, so the manena unena kuti value addition, it's very important, and it's what we need to do going forward. Okay, and this is something that we must invest in. So we are talking about Malawi Bureau of Standards. They have a big role to play in making sure kunena kuti katundu watu amene tukupanga Malawi kunoko it's of a certain standard. Okay, so nthawi zina zake mwina timakhala ndi phuma kaya mwina alimi kolo anthu amene we are trying to manufacture zinthu chanchani. There were my initiative pakatipa ophunzitsa anthu kupanga zinthu and all that. Okay, and they need to come up together, train themselves properly, yes, and then approach anthu ngati Malawi Bureau of Standards aja. And they need Malawi Bureau of Standards, they need to be flexible and they need to be willing to assist my local producers, which means okay, this is the standards that we want. Because we want to add value kukatundu amene tikupanga toka unoko ncholinga chote we should be able to export. You will find mujani mu mashopu atu wa Malawi muno upeza zote muli katundu ina kwenda ku Malawi. What stands out, even the packaging and all that stands out, and even the taste itself, it stands out against makatundu ena amene akupezeka kuti akupezeka kunja. Coffee amene timamwa kunoko ambiri mwina we know Zuzu coffee, we know kuli achina chipunga coffee, kuli ma coffee ambiri amene timamwa ku Malawi kunoko, nice coffees. Okay, so if these people works with Malawi Bureau of Standards, and even these people also are assisted, kaya ndikupasidwa ndikukhala ma association, ndikupasidwa even maloni owathandiza nena kuti akagula ma resources akwanisa ndumapanga add value to zinthu zimene akupanga zija. And if they put those katundu mu ma shops and all that, they will stand out. Okay, akhala zoti zijanimane kuti anthu satigulira chisoni koma atigulira nena kuti if I buy peanut wawa ndi peanut wakunja uja samasiyana ndi chimozimozi. You get it, right? Which means people are not just buying and they are promoting buy Malawi. Aye. Komano they are buying from us. It's at a certain standard. It's a good product.
I think that is actually very important because it's not just about saying buy Malawi, process buy Malawi, let's support our local komanso zinthu zimene tikupanga ku Malawi kuno zikhale on high standard that it fits the international market, that we can be able to export this thing. So let's get there.
We have what it takes to be there. We have what it takes. But I think what we more need is more support. Komanso enakafe kugurizana. I've talked about being my association, okay? Because sometimes I think when my banki and all money lenders amafuna nena kuti akamapereka ndalama aonedi ndithu nena kuti tikubwereka kwa gulu olo kwa wanthu amene they are capable of doing something, and in the end ndalama yathu ikhozozana nkuzabwerapo. Because if you go there as an association kuti tilipo kagulu awamapanga hane awamapanga kaya yogurt awamapanga izi, at the end of the day company yathu or association yathu imapanga produce my products awawa. It means that or bank can be willing to invest in that association. Now, okay, we are giving you 50 million. Go and buy machine. Go and buy chakuti. It means you have financing. Chifuna udi munabwera pamozi together as and hosiana siana udi mukupanga zinzo siana. Koma chine chimene chimativuta nchona kuti we want to do things by ourselves. Ineo ndi mabanga yogurt. Ndekuti ndizingothamanga ndi yogurt yemweyi. Bas. You find kuti kuli company yemweyi imapanga yogurt. Company yemweyi imapanga product ina. Imapanga product osiana. Why is it difficult for people to come together with different expertise? Ndikumapanga a range of products. Ndikumagulisa a certain brand. Komano mtikumaza zoti expertise wa hane nduyu, expertise wa yogurt nduyu, expertise wa peanut nduyu. Komano onsewa they are coming under one channel, under one roof, and they are forming one brand. And the brand ija ikupita as something that is coming from Malawi, and together with the resources that they put together, anathandiza obena kunena kuti Malawi Bureau of Standards akhoza obwera ndikuwapanga assess katundu awo. Ama bank obwerekesa ndalama akhoza obwera ndikuwathandiza kuti tikuwapa saloni and all that. It means kuti akuchosa manite grides omapita kaya mozi kaya ku Ministry of Trade for my license kaya ku ojeni kuma bank for loans. Akuchosa all that, but they are going as a team. Kuti they have built trust kuti ma bank and all that. Akwakhulupirira anthu aja kuti anthu awawo akhozopanga run isn't. So let's go out there. Let's have my association. Malawi Bureau of Standards. Let's make our malamulo flexible. Kuti asamakhale olimba kuti okomera kaya mwenyoka kapena a certain group of people. Komana azika kuti ndi malamulo oti Malawi akapita akathandizidwa chimozimozi, wakunja akapita ngati ali ndi kampani ngati amapanga producer akathandizidwa chimozimozi, and let make them flexible. Ma trade embargoes amene manena kuti we can't be importing everything.
Yes.
Peanut butter atampanga asesi kuno wate wa Malawi ali bwino.
Tomato sauce. I like tomato sauce so much, but I know I don't think I've ever gotten a Malawi made tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Tomato sauce, I mean, in it's not made in Malawi. Yeah. So imagine if Malawi guno tomato down a tomato and some of these things is could it and to Amina Malima tomato, puziras and Swiss. How can we make our own tomato sauce? And kubwera bamagedi baja. Yeah. That would be good. Exactly. Siringama banga zinzose zimene timayenera kuyuza kuti tiye tikamaphika. Zonse kumapanga import. It's not good. It's not good. Like tilindima mafamu tili now. We've got everything. Ma abilities oti titakubanga tili now. So why are we not making some of these products? So you will see it's just about putting our house in order. Basiru. Pamene mwina pena tukusalira. My sisters tili now. Just put our house together. Njifanga ndana kuti awo amadalira awo come together. You can't just be doing things on your own. You see? So, yeah, we hope it would. The market is still there. There's still a huge gap in things to be processed. Like tomato sauce is even a good example. I don't think I've ever used a Malawian made tomato sauce. I like All Good. Yeah. And I know it's not from Malawi. And all the other sauces that I've used, they're not. And if there are, I'm sure they are. They should be. But I'm just saying because most of the tomato sauce that I use, so, you know. But overall, this is a good development, and we're hoping that Kasungu District Council are able to collaborate with Kasungu farmers on money by farmers this way, and I mean, Atobanga benefit from this, and as well as Kuti, they're able to make new products, and good products, not just products. Kuti by supporting this, sign MOU and Malawi Bureau of Standards, all that. Yeah. So good product kuti akabwera pansi kabaja winesa khala kuthamangira or anthu akunja akabwera I tested this in Malawi, it's the best, yeah. So let's get there. That's what it takes. Yeah, Malawi to the world. That's what we need. Malawi to the world. Yeah. Alright, I think talking about Malawi to the world, I've just seen, I think last time we talked about this, I've seen Tabitha took a picture with
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. That's like I saw the picture. I'm like, this is beautiful. I was like, this is so beautiful.
It is.
You can imagine. That means the world is full of possibilities.
Just perfect your thing.
Yes, the world is full of possibilities.
Perfect your thing, perfect your product. If you and who tikamagula product sitemagulira chisoni.
It's the best.
It's the best.
It's the best.
Tikapanga compare ndi china chake. Pansika pomwepo. It's not like kuti timva chisoni kapena nthawi zinasake, you know, we have people kuti mwina ulindi anzako kuti amapanga zinthu zofanana.
Yeah.
All right? Wakuti ndizanga mwina naphunza naye amagulisa chakuti. Okay?
Yeah.
And then wapeza chinthu chomwecho kwa munthu oti sikunziwa wachirawa. Okay, next time you're making a decision to buy, you'll be like, hey, koma awanda nzanga inde koma zakuti zija zimakoma kuposa ziti zawakuti zimakoma kuposa zanzanga. You definitely go for that. You won't go for your friend because in nzako high, because you're looking for a class.
I'm actually talking about the best of something, I'll give you this example. I'm sure we have goats.
Yeah.
We have goat in all the countries, right? I'm sure of, I don't know. But Malawi also right? Yes. However, I was in Lusaka,
okay,
right? And there's this one restaurant that they make the best goat.
Okay.
Like, first thing that I wanted to do was to go and eat this. So can you imagine how we got to come up with this? I mean, I understand the recipe. They can just be known for that. And this place, the goat, oh my, it's to die for.
Yeah.
Like, it's the best.
You see?
It's well done.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying, Gudi. Ineo specifically, I would choose this goat at any given day to eat it because it's the best. So it's just a matter of perfecting your skill, perfecting your craft, perfecting your business, your products on the market. When it's the best, it doesn't matter where it's coming from.
Yeah.
Anybody from all over the world, they will go and buy it. People will come and buy that product, not depending. You can even export this product when it's good. So as Malawians, let's encourage each other. Let's give him advices to say, because until I think they are not able to encourage this person or support them to go further. But sometimes when you actually, if you can see someone good penabage, it's good to let's encourage these people, let's support them and help them abange perfect skill menali na ija tizipita pasogolo. I think here in Malawi, I know Chimwemwe, I think there's this guy Chimwemwe, I've just forgotten the son. Koma abanga sabado.
Okay.
Right? I don't know what about zilibado amagulisa to what extent or what kind of shoes to koma. I know there's this guy that makes shoes. And imagine if this person amabanga galen sabado, Malawian made shoes, right? If this person is the best.
Yeah.
And to be so mazikwe na ambonena kuti ndigule nsabado from Malawi chifukwa kuti ndiyolimba lebo yakuti olokuti anaibanga mwina so different, because sometimes it's not really about being the best, but also you need to also be different.
Yeah.
And to my sisters, how do you make it different? How do you make it the best? So you perfect that skill, you're making money, you're reaching so many thousands and millions of people. So
true.
Let's do that. Let's do that. But it's all good. It's good to see Malawians doing great.
Yeah.
It's good to see Malawian products kukunja kudi and takusangala nazo, you know. So let's keep on. We're gonna have more products going there.
Yeah.
But talking about I think in the news I saw that David Bisnowaty was appointed as Israel's envoy to Israel.
Yeah.
And there have been so many mixed reactions towards this, and to Siana. Before I say my own 2 cents, what do you think about that?
You remember
Yeah.
No, we are entitled to our own opinion, and it's good to have different views, different opinion on certain issues, just like any other issue. nkhani so ya Bisnowaty ukakhala kaya ku office ya Kazembe.
But maybe do a background story if you have of who David Bisnowaty is. Okay.
I'm going there.
Until not to nice to
You see, so Adawa is the Israel nationality.
Yes.
That he's been here. I think in Zika Malawi.
I'm sure.
So he has my nationality as a willing. There could be Siduzwanga dad in there now. So Manoti Mazo in the Malawi, Komaso in the Israel. Okay. So I think for the government, it was just taking advantage of the fact that the Israeli, Komaso in the Malawi. So I think we can send him there to represent us. As a Kamfana now Chichewa, my Israel and Zakeo. You get it, right? Yeah. So for me, and then as you have said, there was an outcry. And Wambiri Amabunga and Kwabri Fajani, Mugudenga Muislide, Peter Gumeneko, Fajani, the good is the was Menemudan, Zmenamungambidan. But then for me, I was like, okay, this guy was like a member of parliament here. He was an MP. Amabanga Malamuno Atwagu Malawi. Right? For me, he qualifies to work in any office after that.
Because already, I don't know if you go MP Malawi, you might as well take that position as well, because we already trusted you with your position.
I
guess.
Be involved in making the law of the land. Okay, so for me, if you involved that person in making the law of your land, knowing already kuri ndi Muislaid, knowing already kuri yes wakhala kumalawi kuno kumaso ndi Muislaid, koma munamulola ndikumpasa constituency osati so yabwina kwake koma town in the city center, because that was their constituency. Okay, so he saved.
There's a famous filling station in
Bisnowaty
center.
Yake.
So ndi muntu ndori ndo kazigika.
He has my asset kumalawi kunoko.
Yeah.
He has my asset. He has land. He was an MP.
So in this
he represented the people of Malawi to parliament.
Yeah. So in this case, you're saying you yourself, you have no problems with him.
If you ask me, I don't have any problem.
Yeah.
I could have questioned how we many amasankid okala MP.
That was the right time.
That was the time. Many ndika nafusa mafuso.
Ngadantu samafuna kumwika time eneyo ndode amena time ina saiki.
Yeah.
Komano ngati anakhala kale udindo wina wakakulu ngati umenewo. To be honest, he might as well deserve this as well.
Exactly. Because I feel like, mwina tikakhala mnyumba we say kuti palimalo ena kuti they are intimate places where you can't let other people visit. Okay, like maybe you can take a visitor to your bathroom, like to your personal bathroom, other than the common bathroom. Okay, because when I go to my nigga my undies, chanchani and all that, you get it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it means kunena kuti malo amene kwale ndo ai. It's an intimate place.
Yes.
Okay, now for me, I will tell you kunena kuti malo amene mwina sitinga malole mwina ma foreigners to be anthu ena wakoti mwina siya ku Malawi to be coming into, I would say it can be the parliament. Okay, because it means that you give the access of your information kwa muntu amene ujayo. Okay, now simukuziwa kuti cholinga chake ndi achokaliti.
Can he do things for the betterment of this country?
You see, so whenever you trust someone to work in those positions, it means you're comfortable, you're okay with them being that far, being that close to your things. Okay, the moment you've allowed someone to enter into your bathroom, it means it's someone you trust. You're okay, they can enter into that place because you are okay with them seeing your undies and all that. Okay, so we already let him in. He represented the people of Malawi to the parliament because so he was entrusted with the power to make laws on behalf of Malawi okhala mu city center, okhala mu area imene ya constituency imene. Now after all that zachitika, now tifuna tintume munthu amene iyi apita adzika timina ku Israel. And mind you, tikakatuka mbaza ku Israel kuti tikutumiza anthu ku Israel akagwira ntchito, and this is someone already a nationality of Israel, already knows the people, already knows the system. So for me, I'm like, okay, we once trusted this guy to be a member of parliament. I mean, what can stop us to trust this guy, go there, represent us? If anything, alinde anthu oti adzimvana nawo chichewa kumene kokocha ku Israel, adzilankhulana nawo kuti akuluakulu ku Malawi, these are the areas that we can invest in. I know kuti there are so many areas, I mean, so many issues zimene zikupangisa anthu kumadana ndi Israel. Nkhani ya nkhondo, maatake ama Palestine and all that, zimene ziyazo mwina religious wise, anthu tikumakhala kuti tikugawanikana. Okay, and when amena makhulupirira zinthu zina ndi zimene zikuchitika ku Israel, they are not siding Israel. Okay, ena amene mwina timakhulupirira so zina, we are siding with Israel. Komano pali there are so many other factors. Komano if you just ask me, ndi mmene tikuzionera zinthu pa ground, I will tell you kuti David Bisnowaty, just like any other Malawian who once served in that office as a member of parliament, he's capable or he's qualified to go there, represent us, and an advantage being someone from Israel also. As in Vana now,
understand the language better.
You understand,
and he also has been here long enough to understand what Malawi needs.
Yeah,
and the relationship that Malawi and Israel have to see how can we benefit there.
Exactly.
They need labor. Kuti jogere guno if we need the money.
He knows how much we struggle.
Yeah, we need a lot of Malawians being employed. We need a lot of Malawians making money, making different developments in this country. They need an opportunity of money. Kumine kumala guneku so egel opportunity yanchiro.
Yeah.
So to be honest, I agree with you to say for me I also think he's very deserving of that position. Unless if you guys can explain to us why not.
Yeah.
I mean Antama can reasoning
exactly.
And would like to understand that as well. But agreeing with you, I also think it's okay. Like, I really don't have any problem because already he was saved a bigger seat already. So he might as well continue saving another seat that he's deserving of. To where he's coming from. And in children Malawi bano and kuti wakhala kwa zaka za mtundu wanji muziko lino, which obviously he's probably Malawian as well, and he understands how business works and how much he has love for both countries. Benefits. So which means he has love for both countries, and because he's originally from there, I think he's well deserving. So
and just to add, in business, in order for people to be convinced, I think it's also based on trust. Okay?
Yes.
Iweyo kozokagamba kwa muntu wina wake kuti mwina kaya ambwereke ndalama muntu wina wake. And you have seen those situations whereby muntu akuzoti andakubwereka facho kuti wakuti anakupanga recommend.
Yeah.
You get it, right? It means kuti ukanangopita wekha sana kakubwereka ndo. Komano ndakubwereka facho kuti Ngugi anakupanga recommend. I think you know Ngugi. You guys are friends. So I think mukazandipanga chivongwe ndekuti ine ndizalimbana ndi Ngugi.
Yeah.
Ndekuti mbizi iweso uzabwera kwenu la hands muntu chato akubwereka nfacha ine nde please musatonongere so. You get it, right?
Yeah.
So for me, I'll be like, okay, awawa amene apita ukuku, I think the people of Israel trust. I think it's on this guy. This guy knows these people. Okay? It means kuti I think zimene angalankhula Bisnowaty kwa anthu aku Israeli. Ndi zimene mwina ndingakalankhule ine ata ndisankha kuti ndipite ku Israeli. I think muntu amene akhoza kunkhulupirira pakati pa ine ndi Bisnowaty.
He has much of an influence
than anybody else. Woti wangopita umene kuchangale mlendo. And I say, ask me kuti how are we benefiting from so many ambassadors amene ali kunja huko? You find
some ambassador na wanapasida udindo chifukwa choti ndi chaubale chabe.
Exactly.
Not that they're deserving. I mean, ambassador ina amaziko ina. I mean ali Malawi kuti apanga represent maziko Malawi maziko ina. They're not even deserving.
Yeah.
Koma they were given that position of
and all that.
Komabe, or it's just a matter of who is deserving of that position.
If we are to rate them, kuti amene ali kuma ambassador abwera apa tabangerete kuti inu mwapanga madili otani chipitireni kumene koko representing Malawi.
Amene mungo
my investor ngat how much have you sell Malawi to those people? Kuti Malawi there's opportunity to invest in my area. How much have we talked to people over there? You find out kuti mwina anthu amankhomene jomakakhala ma office ndikumakapanga suma business yawo. You remember nthawi inaka anthu anathamangitsidwa ku ujeni ku South Africa foti ankagulisa mowa. Ankafuna upanga ka import ka export mowa, something like that. Anthu ogwira ku office ya ambassador. You see? So these are the people, they're just out there. Amakakhala ma office. They are away from home. So they can do whatever they want. Whatever said. So if we can have people only they are influential, or we definitely know and if they can face these people, they can tell them how much important it is to invest in Malawi, or what are the areas to invest in Malawi. And these people, they can trust this guy because they know this guy. This is one of them. Okay, and it's an advantage. We have someone who knows Malawi, someone who knows Israel, and they can understanding and he can buy trust from those people. And so if you ask me, that's my views.
I think it's also a thing of if the people that are against his position, muntu amene mukuona inuyo kuti atokha about ndiutiyo.
No,
of course, but I'm just saying, it's a thing of it's also weighing. Just the same as there's a job application. Kumakhala anthu atumiza ma CV ambirimbiri. Ena ma qualification okwanira. Koma pamakhabeti zinthu tina ndi tina timene it will differentiate one from the other person. So I think understanding because I don't think he was the only person and the decision was like, it's him and him only. I'm still sure they did a voting to say, mwina pa top 3, pali wakuti amina toti panga represent uku. Komano if amina to musanka pa wandia, mwina yo he had more yeses than no's, which maybe they then considered him. And ngati sakumuma chakuti then let's look into all the ambassadors once tuone kuti amene dali qualified ndi ndani amene sali qualified ndi ndani kuti tuone tike pa amene ali qualified, or if that's the case, because you cannot just antena mango sankhidwa mwachinunu. Actually we don't even know who's an ambassador for whatever in whatever country.
In fact, anthu apita ambiri
and then it's a thing of then let's look into all of them and see kuti amene tukuona dali qualified ndi ndani ndeti sankhireli modzi.
And you know how is Nazareth, people are employed because of their knowledge in the industry and also the knowledge about the organization. If you go to interview and how is Nazareth Makufusa, what do you know about the organization? What do you know about the project that we are running?
What value are you also going to bring?
You get it, right? So your knowledge about the organization, your knowledge about the project will make people know he won't take time to step on the ground and hit the ground running. To find out, look the information that he has about the organization. Look the information that he has about the project. He knows the project. He knows the system. This person has worked in the system for so long, and it's easy because Amazon muntu yalikali ni connection. Okay, already akuziwa kopita pankhani yakuti. Already nkhani yakuti akuziwa zoti networking yankhani timakakumana ndi akuti. And that we call that the social capital that you have. Imene kozo kuthandizira to land a job or to land a certain opportunity. So he has it.
Yeah, and also the president was given power to be choosing and to oenela decision siana. I'm sure before he makes any decision, he consults and to my advisor kwadi zinthu za wakudata khala pakuti mukuona bwanji. So before that agreement is out there, they have assessed everything and they've said this is the right decision. And despite Iwo was Mina Sanka, I'm still sure us as human beings, Malawians, timakandi ma opinions siana. Even my positional minister mwewe. President Anasanka wakudaka minister of Jaguda minister. Paliba antwena mina sana sangaya ndi ma decisions amene onena kuti musankha bwanji wakuti khale minister of wakuti ndamina thobanga bwino and ABCD. Ola amene tibe history yake sithi kumuziwa sakungapangena chijo and stuff like that. At the end of the day, a decision has to be made. And at the end of the day as well, not everybody's gonna like every decision the president is gonna make. So we're just gonna live with it. If you have to fight, go on and fight. If you Cardinal Gulona would say I would have been with you. The people that are against this decision fighting to say no. In this particular matter, I'm with the president to say it's okay. He can actually represent Malawi and that's fine and good. And talking about decision making, there's been a lot of, I remember because I've been, I follow the news. That's why because Malawi is very frustrating. However, on this particular issue of the DPP, the public
Director of Public Prosecution.
Director of Public Prosecution. So I've seen Guri, I think after he made a decision to discontinue Kesia, our vice president. Zabezazoda and Tambili had a lot to say. The moment this person came in the picture, and to Mama Kesi Zambi, the Angwabanga Angwajo say yes. So Antena Manauti, no, we need justice, we need the law to be served and everything. But then I think for me it was just a thing of Kuri, is law being served in this case? Are we really getting our justice? Because we're supposed to fight corruption. We're supposed to arrest everyone. I mean, so everybody that's in the wrong should face the consequences. But if there are people that are in the wrong, they've done something wrong, and they're being let free, how are we going to promote anti-corruption if anti-minority that are involved in corruption they're being set free? because I know this case is all about proving if you're wrong or right. Kuti makeses ako kuti what is the proof? Inudi mwa udindo udi. I mean, it's many machita ndizona di kapena kuna mizilani, right? Koma we didn't get to the bottom of this to know kuti anana mizidwa ndizona. So banova, we don't know. We don't know if our president was really in this corruption or not, because Nkaniate said. But then it's a thing of how do we move forward? How do we handle such cases? And how is justice being served in these scenarios? Those are my questions, but
I really love again Nkani, okay? Talking about Nkani, it means kuti even mabungu awo amene anayima kutususa Nkani kuti kwani akuoneka kuti akudana ndi a vice president mwina ndi chipani chawo. You get it, right? Menesi yati manena ziyoti anthu maganizo.
I think this case is so broad. There's a lot involved, and I'm sure anthu inesa kuyankhula mena kuinvesesena. You get it, right? There's a lot involved. It's only them that can tell us. Zeni. Komabe, looking at the things that we know. If it's just a matter of law being served, and is muntu amenali position yo banga kuti kesi titane nayo mpaka na pamapeto olo kesi tingoithetsa kuti the power in their hands. Are they doing this to save best us, or is also political associated? Because it can be kuti position imene anachitaso kusankhidwa ndi akupanga kunena kuti zinthu izi zithesedwe chifukwa chokuti they have pressure. Now kuti anthu amene anasankha also akauza kuti izi zilingo zisiyani pamwepa kapena it's really for the best of the nation. That's what we need to understand, because komano chifukwa chokuti corruption ibe alipena paliponse, because now I can imagine me being in this position where I am capable of saying this case, let's get to the bottom of it, or this case itele pamwepa. If I had that power and anthu amene anandisankha ndamene how ena mwaiwo ali involved mwina muma cases ingati ena ndienawa, how best can I do it? That means chito yangabe sindigwira be muma suka per se. So I think it's also a tough position, but at the end of the day, I think this person just needs to save us for the best of the nation. It's just it should just be a matter, is law being served? Is this really the best of the nation? Despite good he was chosen by whosoever or whatsoever, I just wish that their decision should not be associated with any politics. Should not be associated with any pressure from whoever gave them that position. It should just be for the better of the nation, and if law is being served. That's all. That's the only opinion I have about this. That's why I'm saying, Kuti, before I go further, but I think that's the only thing that I can say on this. But then you can say how you're looking at this whole situation.
I think for me ndimanena kunena kuti nkhani ukamayikamba monena kuti chifukwa chani zikuthesedwa, especially nkhani ya vice president amene ndi president ya UTM zikuoneka ngati ndiye kuti iweyo ukudana ndi a vice president yo kamene mwina ndi chipani chawo, because you can see how the UTM celebrated after nkhani zitatuluka kuna ndi chisangalalo. So perception ya anthu ena ndionena kuti
anthu ena
akudana nazo.
Some people are looking at it on a political angle. Also not what's the case
exactly. Pamene popo pamene kwambiri timalakwisa zinthu ku Malawi kuno chifukwa kuti we are eaten up by politics. Nde zinthu zambiri zikamachitika timangoziona ndi maso andale, timazimva ndi makutu andale. We don't really pay attention and hear kunena kuti and see kuti was this wrong or right? Timayenera tipange izizi at this point kapena mwina ayi, okay? Kumano poti timakhala kuti tili mu political mood nthawi zonse, political mode nthawi zonse kuti tikamva zinthu timangozimva ndi khutu landale kuti mwamusiranji kapena hayi analibe mulandu ndi president wathu and all that. But my guys awawa ma CSOs awawa anapereka reference kuti mlandu si mlandu oyamba, and it's a concern imene fetu kupanga raise because si mlandu oyamba. Ona kazo ndi mlandu oyamba mwina bwezi tikuoneka ngati kapena mwina tatumidwa ndi achipani china chake kuti tikulimbana ndi chipani ndi president wa chipani cha UTM. Komano nkhani zachitikapo pali mlandu wa Paramount Holdings umene unathesedwa wakatangale. Pali mlandu wa chani wa David Whitehead ajama printer salwacha umene so unathesedwa mosadziwika bwino. And inaliso nkhani ya chani yakatangale kuti kayana ndira ndrama zambiri kaya kuchokera ku Emland all that kunali nkhani ya ndani a vice president akale aboma kayana akasi muchilumba unathesedwa. Mlandu wa Abakiri Munuzi unathesedwa, okay? And I want to say unena kuti milandu ija ikamafika poti yathesedwa timakhala unena kuti kwaonekedwa kale ndalama zambiri zimene ma court settings onse aja and all that zikamachitika imakhala kuti ndalama zikutani zikulowa. Okay, and it means kuti mukamana kuti tatesa mulandu sipakhala zona kuti awa alipire awa ayi ninkhani kuti tatesa yani tatesa mulandu. So it means we have lost ma resources amene akanamanga zipatala, ma resources amene anakagula zakudya, ma resources amene akanatithandiza kupanga chinthu china chake ndithu choti tikamachiona tizikhala pansi kuti ndalama izizi zithandiza Malawi in the next 10-15 years. Komano tikutesa milandu imene yaononga kale ndalama. Okay, 1 2 awawa magayizi wa mabungu awa masesos amanena kuti okay, mukamatesa milandu mumakhala mwapanga ma consultations ndi anthu ena amene ali involved. Chifukwa mlandu ucho akamafika pena pake umakhala kuti you're not just the only interested party. The government is not just the only interested party because the DPP represents the government. Okay, kuli ACB. Do you consult those people? Do you consult the attorney general? Do you consult kodi maofisi anu amakhala pansi ndikambirana? And mbuyomo mene andani awa Amartha Chizuma amauwa kunali sonkhani na yomanena kuti kodi mumakhala pansi limodzi ndikambirana ngati maofisi so kuti nonsenu zochita zanu ndi zamalamulo. Okay, so it means kunena kuti consultation khanga simachitika. So there is also that angle. Ndi anthu awa madandaula kuti kodi ndeti zingokhalira kutesa milandu chifukwa choti simumaperekaso zifukwa zenizeni zogwira mtima, zifukwa zimene mukutani mukutesera milandu. Tumangova zoti mwatesa milandu osapereka zifukwa zenizeni zogwira.
Also, it's a thing of people with power will get away with corruption, will get away with everything. So I guess in this life, be important. So that they should just let you be. They should set you free. Because this person was a nobody. I'm sure they would have gotten to the bottom of this.
And also, ango ina yankani yet. Mwina when you talk about kuti ukamaganiza kuti chifanya ni mwina yankani zata. Ango ina yankani nana kuti mwina zimena magamba magayizi a UTM. Akamane mumpanga defend so kuti wamena kuti if vice president sanga anapanga yeka sizingateke iye samasaina ma contract, you know. Yeah. And people would say no, it means kuti mulandu autesa chifana kuti mwina the big man was also involved. Ndia ona kuti if I'm falling we will fall together, if I'm going down they will tigwa tonse, you see.
But truth of the matter is a lot of people were involved in this case.
The way that we can even the report ya ACB na nena kudali anthu 8 chakuti. Now even my question is kuti chabwino mwatesa mulandu wa Chilima ndekuno ena onse aja milandu yawo yatha 8 chakuti amene munachudwa kunachudwa maina and they say kuti and there are others amene sana chule mu report imene SB inatani inatulusa. So even my question is okay, mulandu wa Chilima chabwino tautesa kumano alipo ena so amene panali ma allegations okhuzana mulandu omwe okhuza kulandira ndalama za SABA'S mwezi amene also kuti ali free basi ndekuti nothing happened.
I think this issue antagwi wona mu mango siana. Antaide mango sanga for good President Dao has been set free.
Yeah.
Antamene that they wanted the law to be saved, justice to be saved. Akudanda ula chifo kuti sakudziwa kuti analipi ola. And antwena amene akuyangana is on the political grounds. Akuiona songa kuti she it's all political involved.
Naso amene akuyangana ma resources abo makudanda wala kuti mwatonongera ndalama for nothing.
So as it stands, it's gonna be a mystery. What really happened? Or who is wrong or who is right until they decided to speak about it. But as long as they don't, I guess tiza karungo fusabe mafusonga da kukuya ndi kukuya kusangalala kuchita choncho. But all in all,
they also let me cut. They also need to tell us kunena kuti zimene ni mafusazi kuti enawo basi so ndekuti nawo so ndosala kwa tilipati because case sinali ya munthu mmozi. That's what they have to know. So if we want, I think this I have to face the camera for this. we tikupempha kuti kaya ndiboma through the DPP mutilankhule amene mwatesa mulandu mwaotesa we are ena ndokondwa ena tili ndi ma reactions osiyana but mwina mafunso ena amene anthu akhoza kukhala nawo mwina ngati ine ndoti anthu ena amene anali mu report ya ICB aja ndekuti nawonso basi palibe mulandu zimene zozo ndi zimene mwina tingafune fe titamva kuti tiziwe kuti from here where are we going now, kuti timvaso kuti pazuka mulandu ina ochokera in the same mulandu kapena kuti basi nkhani imeneja taitesa it never happened kuti sizinachitikeso mwina mutatilankhula amene popo mwina mafuso ena azatani azachepa.
Anyway, I'm sure whoever is responsible adiyanka kuti zinthu zili bati ozienda bwanji for anthu ena amene that are involved. But as for me, I don't know how to feel about it. I just don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah.
All I wish is for justice to be
Exactly.
served.
That's it. At the end of it.
And also, let's just do better. Let's do better. I know some decisions. I know, because I know what I mean as into zina zimavuda muntu akalo you're on the outside.
Yeah.
Mwina wakala kuti ma position amene whether ndiwe muntu amene you have been accused or muntu to make a decision of saying this case should go on, or my judges and everybody else involved. I'm sure it's still a tough position for them to handle a case like this, because we're handling somebody that's been trusted with the position of being a vice president of the country and is faced with these all accusations. It's still and you see he has so much power as well, and you're supposed to make judgments out of all of this. It's still a tough position, but I just wish that justice is served.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, despite what's involved. So we still hope for a better Malawi. Henny has lost hope. Henny has lost hope that a better Malawi will never come. But I still have hope that a better Malawi will come. And on that note, we say it's been lovely to have you guys listening to us. Give us your own opinions about.
We love the interaction.
Yes, about the matters that we have talked about. Yeah. Share your own opinions. These are our own opinions. Don't judge us for them. But until next time, keep watching Podcast Malawi. Goodbye.